Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a new collection from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which includes two different sets. We have the daytime set. It includes a palette as well as two metallic liquid lipsticks. And then we have the sunset set. And that set contains this palette right here, as well as two glittery glosses. I made sure to use both of these palettes for you guys and did two different looks. This one right here, as well as this one. If you notice that it is darker in the second demo, it's because I did it at night and I didn't have my natural lighting behind me. I'm going to go ahead and get into the information about this collection, and then I will show you guys the swatches as well as my demos, and I will give you guys my thoughts on the products at the end. First off, this is limited edition and it's an online exclusive. The daytime set for the palette and the two liquid lips, it is $50. Now, you can buy these individually, but for the set, it is $50. And it contains an exclusive limited edition set featuring 4 all new warm eyeshadow shades housed in a sunny-inspired custom palette, plus 2 new metallic shades of liquid lipstick for creating springtime looks. In the daytime palette, the shades you are getting is Sunny, Metallic Sunset Golden Yellow, Sand Castle, a matte sandy nude, papaya, matte pastel orange, and rose quartz, a metallic pink with peach shift. And then the liquid lipsticks in the collection are Sunset Peach, Metallic Dusty Mauve, and then Bellini, the metallic golden peach. Now for the Sunset collection. This limited edition set features 3 all new cool eyeshadow shades and 1 fan favorite, Birkin, housed in a moody dusk inspired palette, and 2 new holographic shades of lip gloss for creating springtime looks. Here's the swatches for the Sunset palette. We have Birkin, Matte Warm Beige Mauve, Blue Flash, Duochrome Blue and Violet Shift Sparkle, Streak, Metallic Bronze Nude, and Horizon, which is a matte gray plum. And now for the glosses for this set, we have Pink Daiquiri, Multi-Dimensional Pink Pearl Sparkle, and Blue Hawaii, Multi-Dimensional Blue Sparkle with a violet shift. The Sunset collection is $48 instead of $50 because it contains 2 lip glosses instead of liquid lipsticks, which are more expensive. If you go the route of buying these as sets instead of individuals, you will get a little PR box and you will get a pair of little heart sunglasses in either pink or purple. Those are super cute. My daughters thoroughly enjoy them. I'm going to go ahead and move on to each of the eye looks, and then I will come back with my thoughts. To start off this look, I'm going in with the orange shade on a Tom Ford number 13. I'm starting on the outer corner first, and then I'm going into the crease and slowly working it upwards as my transition shade, but I'm making sure that I really bring this up pretty high and all the way to the inner corner. Then I'm going to take that same shade on a Chanel eyeshadow brush. It's kind of like a pencil brush, and I'm going to take that and work that right along the lower lash line, making sure to connect it to the outer corner up top. With a MAC 217, I'm taking the brown shade in the palette, and I'm going to use that to deepen up my crease area just to add a little bit of depth to the eye look. I'm just going in back and forth windshield wiper motions, and then I'm just kind of pushing the product up, but not going as high as I did with the last shade. MAC 221 and the last shade in the palette, I am kind of doing a rainbow effect. I'm going to apply it on the outer corner, bring it into the crease, and then also apply it on the inner corner. But the majority of the product has to be on the outer and inner corner for this slight little halo effect. I just want to have that right around the edges of the gold that I'm going to put down, which I'm going to go ahead and do now with a MAC 242. I'm using this dry, and I'm placing that gold right on the center of the lid and then tapping around to blend it out, because I want it most pigmented in the center, and then I want it to blend out around the edges so it's not harsh. Lastly, I'm going in with my Smith 256 and my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Marizzi highlighter on my brow arch and my inner corner. And then to finish off the look, all I did was add on Milk Boss liner to the top inner rim and a little bit of mascara. Now we're going to move on to the Sunset palette, and I'm starting with a Smith 235 and the first shade. I'm starting on the outer corner, then working this up as my transition shade into the crease and then working upwards. I did have to build this shade up just a little bit to get the amount of pigmentation that I wanted. I'm taking the same shade on a Royal & Lang Nickel BOM 48, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. On a Sonia G Crease Pro, I'm taking the last shade and I'm first deepening up the very outer corner. I'm going to pack that on and then slightly start working it up as I get less product on my brush on the outer corner and then into the crease, but only about halfway. I really just want to concentrate on smoking out that outer corner so that we have a nice amount of depth right there. Taking the light bluish gray shade on a Sonia G Builder Pro, and I'm packing that all over the lid and tapping over the last darkest shade we put down. I'm taking it all the way up to the crease, but I am not passing it, and I did have to build this up just a little bit. With a Delium Tools pencil brush, I'm using the bronze shade and I'm going to apply that to the front portion of the lower lash line, right under the inner corner, and then blending it into the last shade we had put down. Smith 256, and again, I'm going to take my highlighter that I'm using. Today, it's the By Terry Gem Glow, and I am brightening up my brow arch and my inner corner. Again, all I did was add a little bit of Milk Boss liner to the inner top rim and mascara. Getting into my thoughts on the collection, I definitely think this is a fun springtime collection. When it came to the palettes, I really was the most interested in the Sunset palette, but when I used them, this is the one that I fell in love with, which is the one that I'm wearing today. I absolutely love this gold shade in here. And this, normally I don't like a gold like this, but there's something about it. It has like this peachiness to it that, I don't know, it's beautiful. And I love the colors together. I like the way it looks on my eyes. Had no issues with either one of these palettes other than just like a little bit of fallout. I feel like I got more with this one than this one. And then my only complaint with this palette is that I felt like I had to work with this blue shade to get it to pack onto the lid. I didn't use it wet and my eye was set. So if I didn't set my eye or if I used a shadow wet, it definitely would have had just a little bit more of an impact to it, but it was still beautiful nonetheless. I think both color selections in the palettes are so nice. I do wish that they would have kept it with all four of them being a limited edition instead of adding in Birkin. I know it's a favorite, but I already own Birkin, so it would have been nice to have completely all new shades in the palettes, but that's just my personal preference. I want to show you guys the glosses with nothing else on my lips. The first one being a pink daiquiri. This one is really pretty. It's very sparkly. It is a little bit sticky, but I don't feel like it feels grainy or anything. So I really liked this one. This one is fun. This is fun to look at. It's cute. It will look good on top of maybe like a purple lipstick, the shade Blue Hawaii. But on my lips alone, I would never wear this because it makes me look like I am really, really cold. So I don't want to look like I have hypothermia. So unless I was putting this on top of something, I wouldn't wear it alone. Whereas this one I would. Currently, I have this on top of the liquid lipstick. As far as the liquid lipsticks go, I'm not a big full-on dry down matte liquid lipstick girl, and I'm really not into metallic liquid lips, but I really wanted to show you guys the entire collection, so I bought every piece. I do have thoughts on these. I felt like this one, the more like mauve-y one, Peach Sunset or Peach Sunset Punch. Oh, I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is the one I was wearing in the second look. This one applied much more seamless and it dried down. It was metallic. It's pretty to look at, but it's not something that I would ever wear other than as liner. It's not eye safe, I don't think, but I love to use liquid lipsticks as liners. I just think it's pretty. This one, I really like the color of this. I had this on without the gloss earlier, and I was just going to keep it that way, but it's just so dry. And this one is a little bit patchy. I felt that this one wasn't as moussey as the other shade, and it left slight little streaks. So I felt that the gloss evened it out, kind of made it have just a little bit more shine. So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that while this one I think is the prettier one, you do have to kind of layer it up, and it is just slight, it's a little patchy. It's just a little bit patchy. So I would rather use this again as an eyeliner than on my lips, but that's just my 2 cents. Overall, I like the whole theme behind the collection. I like the colors and all that, but if I was going to say just to pick up one thing, if you wanted just one thing from the collection, this palette right here, I think you'll get a lot of use out of it. I think it's beautiful, and I'm really happy with it. But anywho, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.